Okay, so I thought I'd just give you a really quick introduction into rigging and animating with Blender, specifically using guides or dummies. I probably call them dummies because I'm used to 3D Studio Max, but you can call them whatever you want. So basically the principle behind this is you don't want to directly animate the object you've created. You want to do as much animation as possible using guides and dummies, empties, whatever you want to call them. And the reason for that is because it's just a lot cleaner. If you directly animate the objects, it's just so many things that can go wrong. You can screw up this, the texture can go wrong, and I for instance here I have just zoom in a sec. I have the planet surface and the atmosphere, and I want those two to be together all the time, and you run the risk of things not animating at the same rate. So you could end up with like the surface rotating at a different rate to the atmosphere. So, and a much better way to do it is to use a guide like this. So as you can see, when I rotate the guide, it affects all the objects that are related to it, like so. And the best thing about that is you can edit the original objects with the animation already in place, and it won't affect anything. And also you can add and subtract objects to the guide. So let's take this camera for instance. Let's say I want the camera to rotate with the planet in an orbit. So what I would do is I could take the camera and I'll select the parent, and I'll link it to the Mars dummy, which is the name of the object there. So we'll do that. Sometimes it will affect the position. You might have to move it a little bit. Yeah. So now when I rotate this this guide here, camera rotates with the object like so. And so that's that. So that's brilliant. Yeah. So the reason we do that is because we can have multiple animations running at the same time. So what I would like next is to have the planet orbit the sun. And the way to do that would be exactly the same again. So what I would do is add empty. The shape doesn't matter, it's just a guide. So let's pick a cube. And I already know the dimension, the location of the sun. It happens to be 100 meters on the x-axis. Okay, so next we'll take the dummy which encapsulates the planet, and we'll link it to our new empty, which I'll just rename. So we'll take that, and we'll make the sun empty, the parent. So we'll find that sun dummy. There you go. And like I said, it's inherited the position. You can change these sort of things in the parameters, but I'm just going to eyeball it and move it back. Make sure I set to global. I'll put -100. That's back where it was. Okay, so now when I affect this object here, this should orbit, and there you go. So here's a quick look at a scene that is animated and all set up, and I'll just show you how that works a sec. So this guide here rotates 10 times, so you can see when it gets back to here 3,600 degrees, so that's 10 full rotations. And if we go to this one here for the orbit of the sun, the planet around the sun, that is set to 360. So one full rotation of the sun and 10 spins on the axis, and also have a moon in there as well, which is what is that one? 1800. So 5 spins, 5 full spins, and that's how that looks.